Welcome back. Hurricane Harvey has left tens of thousands of Texas homeowners and businesses destroyed. Joining us this morning to talk about storm chasers and red flags to look out for associated with this term is Erin Dufner, Chief Marketing Officer with your Better Business Bureau. Good morning.
Good to see you.
Thank you for being here. All right, so tell us about this term storm chasers. It's not like your typical term that we use to describe professionals trying to get more information about the storms out there.
Right, and so what we're talking about when we talk about storm chasers are contractors and people going around to these devastated areas that are specifically there with an intent to defraud, accept upfront payments for work they never plan on doing, or work they never really finish either starting or finishing.
Absolutely.
That's what that storm chaser means.
All right, so what are some of those red flags? I know you just described some, but for homeowners and businesses, what should they look out for?
Well, as we start this recovery process, the first thing we need to do is we need to contact our insurance companies. You know, people's guards are down. They've been through a lot, especially in the federally declared disaster areas. So as people start rebuilding, keep in mind that there may not be enough contractors in the state of Texas to get the job done between Beaumont and Houston and LaGrange and Bastrop and all these impacted areas. So there may be companies that are coming out of town, and that's okay. So number one, make sure that you check their report at bbb.org. Just go to bbb.org. You can look for companies anywhere in North America, Canada, Mexico. We don't know where some of these contractors may be coming from, but the biggest concern that BBB has that with the experience, we see this after even some of the little storms like the hailstorm they had last year in San Antonio, is contractors, these storm chasers coming in and accepting too much money up front. So when you're working with your insurance company, you're starting to rebuild, talk to your insurance company about maybe getting that escrow account, because an escrow account can protect you and the contractor only gets paid when the work is done. So putting down a down payment, 10%, that's fine in this situation, but just be careful. Please don't get that insurance payment and hand it over to a contractor. It could be $10, $50, $100,000 in some of the work that we're talking about. So that 10%, that 10% is very critical. You know, BBB really wants to get the word out before people start the rebuilding process. You know, your BBB cares, and we want to make sure that these homeowners are protected from these storm chasers and these contractors. Absolutely.
All right, well, if someone has additional questions, where can they go for more?
Well, certainly go into bbb.org. We are absolute experts in storm devastation and helping people rebuild. Our staff is completely prepared to help consumers, work with insurance companies, understand what some of the rules are, and get everybody through the process. It's absolutely free. We're always here to help, so that's a good resource.
Imperative information. Thank you so much for sharing that here today.
Good to see you.
Thank you.